Welcome to Grand Prix, your go-to channel for the fastest updates in Formula One. We've got 3 hot stories for you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the pack. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another quick update before you kick off your Friday night. If you don't want to miss a single detail about this fast-paced Formula One season, make sure to subscribe and activate notifications. We deliver daily videos with clear, concise, and reliable news. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps support what we do here at GPM Casa Plus. Now, let's get to today's headline. The latest comes from the highly reputable motorsport outlet The Race, which has reported a significant development involving Sergio Perez. According to the portal, Perez is actively negotiating with multiple teams for a potential return to Formula One in 2026. As many of you know, Perez raced for Red Bull until the end of last season, but did not have his contract renewed. That decision left him off the grid in 2025, a surprising twist for a driver with so much experience in top-tier teams. However, it now seems that Perez is far from finished with Formula One, and several teams are currently expressing strong interest in his services for the next season. Among the most interested is Cadillac, the new team set to join F1 in 2026. They have been actively pursuing Perez, seeing him as the ideal veteran presence to help lead their debut campaign. But Cadillac isn't the only contender. According to the report, Alpine has also entered the conversation. The French team is going through a period of major transition. Just this past week, Alpine replaced Jack Doohan with Franco Colapinto, signaling a shift in direction and a desire to explore new options. However, internally, the team is still uncertain about its long-term driver lineup. There's ongoing debate within Alpine about Pierre Gasly's future, and while Colapinto and Doohan are promising talents, there are concerns about whether they're ready to consistently deliver the results the team needs. That's where Perez enters the equation. His experience could offer the stability and racecraft Alpine craves, especially as they try to recover ground in the constructors' standings. According to The Race, discussions between Perez's management and Alpine have begun, though nothing is finalized. At the same time, it appears that multiple offers are already on Perez's table, and he is currently evaluating which opportunity offers the best platform for his return to Formula One. With so many driver changes, team restructurings, and regulation shifts on the horizon, the 2026 grid is shaping up to be one of the most dynamic in years. And if everything continues in this direction, there's a strong chance we'll see Sergio Perez back behind the wheel next season. So now it's over to you. Would you like to see Checo Perez back on the grid in 2026? Do you think Alpine or Cadillac would be the better fit? Or do you feel his time in Formula One has already run its course? Let us know in the comments. Your opinion always matters here on the channel. And don't forget, whatever happens next in the F1 world, we'll be right here to bring it to you first. See you in the next update. Hey friends, welcome back. Here's your rapid-fire Formula One news drop this Friday. And today we're talking about one of the most discussed names on the grid right now, Yuki Tsunoda. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed to GPM Casa Plus, where we bring you daily updates and top-tier coverage of everything happening in F1. No fluff, just facts. And if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button to help support our work. Now let's get into it. With the 2025 season in full swing, Yuki Tsunoda has finally landed his biggest opportunity yet, driving for Red Bull Racing alongside the 3-time world champion Max Verstappen. It's a move that's raised plenty of eyebrows, not least because Tsunoda wasn't exactly the most obvious candidate to be promoted from the junior team. After spending multiple seasons with AlphaTauri, now known as Racing Bulls, Tsunoda's performances were seen as inconsistent, often showing bursts of raw speed but struggling with composure under pressure. Many believed Red Bull would leapfrog him in favor of younger talent or experienced free agents. But in 2025, the Japanese driver finally got the nod, and now all eyes are on whether he can truly deliver at the top. So far, his start to the season has been surprisingly solid, and that's not just fan speculation. In a recent interview, Red Bull's influential advisor Helmut Marko praised Tsunoda, saying he's been getting better and better and is the first teammate to truly match Verstappen's level in recent years. That's high praise from a man who's not exactly known for handing out compliments freely. But Marko also made it clear, The pressure at Red Bull is relentless. While Tsunoda's pace is undeniable, Marco pointed out that he still struggles to maintain composure under high-pressure scenarios, something that is absolutely essential when driving for a title-contending team. The stakes are high, and so are the expectations. One mistake could mean not only a lost race, but a lost seat. And here's where things get even more interesting. Red Bull already has eyes on a potential replacement. Rookie Isaac Hadjar, currently driving for Racing Bulls, has been turning heads with his performance. Despite his inexperience, Hadjar has shown maturity and adaptability that have caught the attention of Red Bull's decision-makers. Marco made it clear that if Tsunoda falters, Hadjar could be called up quickly, even before the end of the season. This is typical Red Bull strategy. Keep pressure on their drivers by maintaining a short leash and a deep talent pool. It's how they've built a winning culture, but also a ruthless one. So what's next for Tsunoda? If he can hold his nerve and build consistency, he has a real shot at securing his place at Red Bull long-term. He's shown moments of brilliance already, and with the backing of the team and access to a top-tier car, there's no excuse not to deliver. But if the pressure gets to him, if the errors start to pile up in qualifying or race conditions, he'll find himself in the Red Bull hot seat, and we've seen what that means in the past. Just ask Pierre Gasly, Alex Albon, or Daniil Kvyat. The team doesn't hesitate when it believes change is needed. So, let's throw it to you. Do you think Yuki Tsunoda has what it takes to survive and thrive at Red Bull alongside Verstappen? Or will we soon see Hadjar, or perhaps another young talent, stepping into that seat before the season is over? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're keeping our eyes on this one. Hey everyone, welcome back to GPM Casa Plus for a quick Friday night update to wrap up your day with the latest from the world of Formula One. If you're enjoying our coverage of this high-stakes season, don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you never miss a beat. And if you like what you see, hit that like button to support our work. Let's jump straight into it. It's no secret that Lewis Hamilton is not happy. Following the latest Grand Prix, tensions have clearly been building between the seven-time world champion and his new team, Ferrari. In particular, Hamilton has expressed dissatisfaction with the team's strategy decisions, which he believes have cost him crucial positions on track. After another frustrating race weekend, Hamilton sat down with Racing News for a candid interview. In it, he didn't hold back, offering pointed criticism about how things are being handled within the team, particularly when it comes to coordinating strategies between him and teammate Charles Leclerc. Hamilton argued that their race plans should have been better synchronized, especially considering they were on different strategies during the race. Being stuck behind Leclerc, with no clear team orders in place early enough, left Hamilton unable to maximize the performance window of his tires. He made it clear that while he doesn't harbor any ill feelings toward Leclerc or Ferrari, he believes the team's hesitation to act decisively was costly. But perhaps the most striking moment of the interview came when Hamilton referenced his time at Mercedes, specifically his former teammate Valtteri Bottas. In a subtle but telling remark, Hamilton said, "I don't have a problem with Charles or with Ferrari, but having Valtteri Bottas in that situation would have helped. He would have let me through, and if I couldn't get the job done, I'd have given the place back." That kind of coordination really worked in the past. This statement, though diplomatically framed, speaks volumes. It was a clear nod to the team-first dynamic he enjoyed at Mercedes, where Bottas often played a supporting role to maximize Hamilton's chances. At Ferrari, however, things are different. Leclerc is not playing second fiddle, and the team appears to be letting both drivers fight on relatively equal footing. Hamilton emphasized that by the time Ferrari finally asked the drivers to switch positions, the damage had already been done. He had missed the optimal window to attack the car ahead due to tire degradation, and any potential gain was lost. This moment of reflection reveals Hamilton's frustration not just with how this specific race unfolded, but with a broader sense that Ferrari's internal coordination and decision-making may be undermining his potential to perform. For a driver used to clinical execution and years of dominance at Mercedes, this type of setback hits especially hard. So what does this mean going forward? It's becoming increasingly clear that while Hamilton joined Ferrari with high hopes, the transition has not been seamless. Strategic missteps, combined with a car that hasn't consistently delivered top performance, are putting pressure on the newly formed partnership. As the season progresses, internal dynamics between Hamilton, Leclerc, and the Ferrari pit wall will be crucial, not only for on-track results, but also for Hamilton's long-term satisfaction with his move. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Hamilton is justified in his criticism, or should he focus on adapting to Ferrari's structure and stop longing for the Mercedes days? Was the Bottas comparison fair, or is it time for Hamilton to fully embrace this new chapter with Leclerc and Ferrari? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned. This story is far from over, and we'll be here every step of the way to bring you the latest developments.